What did I say about it last time? I think it was very inappropriate, but I am going to say it again. I'm pretty sure I was like, oh, this is a prison where he just like fucking masturbates to his own self-pity constantly, and that he thinks that we are the same type of person.
What? This is... This is where we talked when I was dreaming.
Rook knows how to work through that. Yeah. And not only work through their guilt, but not center themselves in the tragedies and trauma of other people. But also accepting what they've done wrong and actually try to fix it.
Has to be some way out
Instead
of
of being a
here.
crybaby bitch about it all the fucking time. Okay.
I have to get back to the team.
Yes, you do. When we're going to. As soon as I remember how this puzzle works. Okay. This is... Okay. We have to... okay.
A wolf statue. Of course. How did Solus get out of here?
Remnant of failure? Jesus Christ. What a fucking
Solus swapped
loser.
places with me, but there's more to it than that.
Oh, right. Jumping. Jumping is a thing. Remnant of reflection. Okay. I don't think you've ever done that a day in your fucking life, Solus, but okay.
Find my own way out. Maybe this way. Oh, I can never fucking remember. Oh, maybe down this way. I say I can never remember, like I've played this so many times. No. Looks like this place is taunting me. I need to get
Remnant
out
of parting.
I can't waste time being stuck.
Okay.
Find out if Lucanus is... No.
He's not.
Just knocked out.
He's probably not even knocked out.
I have to get out.
Hey, kid.
Yeah, no, not yet. You could...
Solus found a way out. Now you need to find yours.
Okay. Hush, though.
Eric?
Give me that loot first.
Of course he's not. So how do I get out?
Displaced storm rampart. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, I forgot about that. Fucking sick. Okay. Throw down a flask of bottled lightning that explodes, unleashing a storm of pain on nearby enemies. Deals damage in a large area upon impact while creating an aura that deals electric damage and applies shock to... Oh, that's sick. Okay, let's look at some of the other ones. Protect yourself from enemies. Foolish stuff to attack enemies who hit you with a melee attack. Take damage and a very high stagger. Okay. All of your attacks have very high chance to disrupt enemies on a hit for 10 seconds. I'm going to replace this one with this one.
That doesn't help me get out.
No, but it's loot, Rook, and we're all about the loot. This game is actually called Dragon Loot, okay? If I was in a mind prison, I would also have a statue of Nev.
Solus said this prison was built to hold gods.
I would honestly, I would have this many statues of Nev.
Unlocked by regret.
Fucking simp hours.
Didn't he say that, too?
Nev?
Rook. Who's going to protect Docktown now that I'm gone, Rook?
Baby, protecting Docktown was never just on your shoulders.
I told you the enchantments were dangerous. You chose me anyway.
Nice try, but you volunteered. Like, don't be just rewrite history. Let me in. Let me be. Let me, the player, into here real quick.
And it got me killed.
I don't feel any guilt at all there. The revisionist history, you volunteered to go, okay? Yeah, it's wrong.
No. You're wrong. My friend, she knew the risks, and she still volunteered. She chose as much as I did. We all believed in what we were fighting for. What we're still fighting for. And Nev knew what it might cost.
She did, kid. We all did. Because you always chose the hard truth over the easy lie. Solus, on the other hand,
is a bitch.
Everyone's a pawn to someone like Solus. Pieces to sacrifice, without a second thought.
Go off, King.
Friend.
Whatever it takes. That's what you told us.
Yeah, the difference between us and Solus is that we actually see people as people and not as means to a fucking end.
You helped me rescue the Griffins. Got them to the Wardens. You asked a lot of us. The team. But you asked even more of yourself. And after everything you've done, it was my turn to make the sacrifice. And I'd do it again.
Oh.
I'm going to miss you, Davrin. We fought together. Bled together. And anytime I needed you, you were there. And now you're gone. The fight's not over. So I promise you this. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to stop Elgernon. And I'm going to stop Solus. I'll save the world, Davrin. And make sure your sacrifice was worth it.
great job, kid. Now, What about mine?
Rip. Hmm.
That's
Where it all began.
Oh boy.
see there.
Yeah, girl, you know.
Already know.
The truth that that bitch has been manipulating you into not seeing. That's what you're gonna see. Sorry about it.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
He was my friend, Rook. I gotta try to reach him. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca. You need to listen.
Varric! Varric! Harding!
Rook.
Let's go this way.
I forgot that we like. I know this is not the most important part of that, but I can't stop thinking about it. I forgot how like bad our gear was. I know that is like not the point. That is like far from the point. It's not even like. It's not even on the list. That's how much of a point it's not, but. Yeah, how shaggy, how just ragged it was.
Solus killed you. His friend. You tried to talk to him, to reason with him. And he cut you down.
Pretty sure he didn't mean to.
Doesn't matter.
He didn't mean to.
Dead.
Okay. But he didn't take accountability for it either, so, like...
Sorry about that, kid.
I don't think you fucking knew.
I'm sorry, Varric.
For what?
For not saving you.
Shit. Didn't you learn anything from this place? I made the choice. To talk to him. To try to reach him.
That's true. We told your ass not to. You ain't listen.
Because he was my friend.
That, no, you... he was your friend. The feeling was not mutual, baby. I'm so sorry.
Every story's got an ending. This one just came a little earlier than I planned.
I'm going to miss you, Varric.
Gonna miss you too, kid. But you've got your own story to finish. I just know the ending's going to be killer.
What happens now?
Yeah, like murderous.
Disappear. Go back to just being a memory.
Right.
Hey, don't get all misty-eyed on me, okay? I had a good run, and I don't regret a second of it.
What about Solus?
You talked to Mythal. You saw the memories.
Talked?
Solus wants to be a hero. That's who he is.
I don't know if what we did was
But it's
talking.
easier for him to play the villain. Because that means
I
he
beat her ass. Is that what you mean?
She's done, the people he's hurt. It becomes a choice.
Yep.
Remind him who he really is. He might just listen.
No, he won't.
So how do I get out of here?
No, he won't. What do you mean?
Like you always do.
This way. It's thinner here.
Gotta be right.
They're waiting for you. Just take it one step
I remember
at a
the
time.
first time I did this. It took me way longer to get to this point than I care to admit. And yes, I am going to say it.
How it turns out. I'd say good luck, but you don't need it. You already have everything you need.
There! A light! We've got something. Get ready.
I am Elganon.
Oh, boy.
First of the firstborn, last of the Evenuris. Come to reign over you with fine and gentle hand.
Bro.
Citizens of Minrathous, give yourself to me.
No?
Together,
Give your... What?
we shall unleash magic so glorious, so
Ew.
limitless,
Ugh.
that all the world will be transformed.
Ew. He looked like he got halitosis. What is bro asking? We don't know him. For real. Thank you, Sleazy. We do not know you like that, sir.
He seized control of the Archon's palace?
While the Magisterium was in full session, only the Venatori seem to have survived.
How are the Shadow Dragons?
Still fighting, last we heard. But Elgernon's blighted the city, and the Venatori have sealed the gates. No one can get in or out.
Even the Minrathous Soluvians went dark. We can't check in with the Shadow Dragons. If it weren't for Solus, they'd already be dead.
Don't give Solus any fucking credit.
Wrath is just before the gates were sealed. He saved some civilians and killed some Venatori.
He saved some. Okay.
Solus, like he's the only one who can save them.
He's using the Shadow Dragons and anyone else he can to give him a clear shot at Elgernon. And he finishes his ritual and the whole world drowns in demons. He can't hurt Elgernon yet. That archdemon makes him invulnerable.
So Solus has to kill it first.
And once that's done, Solus goes for Elgernon with the dagger he took from us.
Yeah.
Solus is our first target.
He won't be happy when he sees you've escaped from his trap.
Well, unlike Elgernon, we can hurt Solus. And he's got the dagger we need to stop Elgernon.
Solus won't be happy that you got out of his trap. Like, why? Because he didn't know how to do it?
Similar, even
I guess I'd be mad too.
but it won't cut through enchantments like the real one does.
So it cannot kill Elgernon.
Looks real enough.
But it is not. We don't have the right weapon to take down our target, and we lost too much killing Gillenane. We have no idea where Neve is or what Elgernon is doing to her.
Lucanus, that's the first time you've mentioned Neve at all.
If Neve were here, she'd tell us the case isn't done. And Davern would already have Asan in the air. They're not here to finish this. But because of their sacrifice, we are. So let's do it for them.
I don't like that definitive answer about Asan. I don't like it. Asan should have at least been alive. What the fuck? BioWare.
In the morning,
I'm upsetty spaghetti. Fuck you. Fuck y'all.
Hey, are you okay?
Anyway, Asan's just at, like a doggy daycare, but for griffins at Griffin daycare.
No. But I will be.
Listen, let us handle getting word to our allies. All you need to handle is taking care of yourself. Okay? I'll be by your room to check up on you soon.
Okay, Rook faced a trap designed to hold the infinite regret of a god. Sorry, and did what Solus could not. Moved forward. Yo, get him. By accepting loss and saying goodbye to a beloved mentor, Rook returned to Thetis, ready to make everyone's sacrifice count. Fucking get him. The Dwagon and the Dwedwolf. Okay. Alright, everybody got something to say, okay. Gather in the kitchen to make final preparations. Optional, have any final conversations with the team. Let's have some final convos. Actually, let's start with, I'm trying to decide, no, we have to go outside anyway, so let's just start. Just make our rounds. Oh, over here.
I keep expecting Davern to
get him, narrator.
Push-ups or something.
Get him.
Or Asan to come and ask for a treat. Yeah. Those figures he carved. I'll get one of the lords to make more. And print his book. He'd want people to learn to kill monsters. And you were right.
Rook, fucking relax.
To finish the job. So just say the word. I'm ready to find out how to make Elgernon burn. The Antam and Ravain have gone berserk. They're killing anything that moves. Be a lot worse if the Dragon King were leading him. The lords have kept them away from cities and towns so far. You saved a lot of lives when you helped me put him down. Elgernon lost it after you disappeared. He raged about us killing Gillenane. Brought down a huge pillar of fire on the island. We barely got away in time. A lot of Antam didn't.
Yeah, because they're just
so bright that
pawns.
We all saw purple for hours.
Damn.
The whole island of glass.
Okay, but that's kind of sick. Alright.
Let me know when it's time. I'm ready. Let me know when it's time. I'm ready.
Okay. We'll do Miss Harding. Ooh, maybe I do want to do Harding Lost. It'll be fine. Oh my god, that's so sick. Oh my god. Emmerich, your aesthetic is just dope.
Emmerich, how are things in Navarra?
Oh, welcome in! I appreciate that last time you were the dwarf dating the Canary, now it's the reverse. Well, you know, it was unintentional the first time.
Why not?
Oh, it's impossible to blight the dead. But with time, even Navarra may be overrun.
What I'm hearing is that we need to recruit some ghosts to help us fight.
Gillenane died,
Aragorn style.
Fade spilled into the real world for a moment.
A small taste of what Solus would have done if you hadn't stopped him from tearing down the Veil back when this started.
It was a team effort. Me, Harding, Nev.
Yes, you were Lucanus last time trying to
plunge back into battle without a proper chance to mourn.
I wasn't even no, I literally was just, I was flirting with everybody. I didn't intentionally get into a relationship with Tosh. I just be clicking too fast and not reading.
I'm relieved beyond measure that we took the time to visit Blackthorn Manor, Rook. Given Johanna's partnership with the Venatori, I'm sure they would have eagerly employed
camera.
her
All right,
bone
okay, I get
construct
it.
had we not stopped her.
Can't go that way. Got it.
Onwards, my friend. I'll be ready, whatever awaits us.
Oh my god, I want lanterns like that. I mean, what else are you supposed to do when a tall buff Kunari pins you to a wall? Well, I don't know how other people handled it, but my brain short-circuited on stream in front of everybody. So that's what I do.
Need and knowledge.
Why I still can't, bro. Boo, tomato. Boo, tomato.
Nev meant so much.
There were multiple huhs and whats. Yeah.
Sister. Not the kind you fight with, but the kind you want to be like.
Aww.
The kind I tried to be to Syrian, but she's gone. Taken by my gods.
Hey, Balara.
Gallus.
They don't have to be your gods, just so you know. You don't have to accept them as your gods.
Shit.
It's all right, Balara.
Let's finish this fight. For Nev. And for Davrin. Arlithan Forest is nothing but chaos. The Veil is in shreds. Demons everywhere. Reality's falling apart.
That bad?
Yeah, that bad. It'd be even worse if we hadn't stopped Inaris, but it's bad enough. We need to take down Elgernon and Solus, or else Arlithan's just the prelude to what's coming our way. Whatever Elgernon's doing, the lighthouse feels it.
How do you mean?
I don't know. It's hard to explain, but there's just a sense of sadness. Can a building be sad? If it can, this one is. It's also scared. Can't forget that. I'm surprised that fake dagger is as close to the original as it is.
Why's that?
That was her bestie for real, I know.
They weren't all that powerful, but they were incredibly complex. Whatever else you say about Solus, he's skilled and subtle. Makes him all the more dangerous. Ready to go whenever you are, Rook. Let's finish this fight.
Let's kill some motherfuckers. It's basically what Balara said. Okay, I guess Lucanus is in here. Yep. Let me, you know what, I'm gonna keep a thought to myself for once in my goddamn life.
Doing this without Nev.
I'm sorry, Lucanus. I know how important she was to you.
She restored much of my faith in people. I wanted to give her the world she deserved. I was lucky to have her in my life at all. Now, all I have left is to avenge her. We want blood.
She was taken. She might still...
False hope could kill me, Rook.
Y'all gave up on Nev so fast, though. Like, can we talk about that for a second? They gave up on her so fast. They said, well, she dead, I guess.
My ascension as first Talon. I plan to share it with Davran, with the sun at our feet.
I'll miss them too.
We will have to settle for stopping Elgernon and carving Davrin's name into his blighted heart. Now comes the fight for those we can still save. Despite the cost, Gillenane is dead. We should still count it a victory.
I knew you wouldn't miss twice. Are you okay?
I'm well, though that was no ordinary death blow. I assure you that striking down a god is not something any killer can mistake. That is worth remembering, given we still have 2 gods to destroy. The crows have been busy in Treviso. The madness of the comic, the butcher, Ivenji's mistakes. The wounds will heal.
Neva's one of a kind, and everything Lucana said double for me. Yeah, 100%. For like, we always see is her get grabbed, and they're like, well, we tried. Well, damn. Rest in peace, homie.
Ready to win this. Spite and I will be at your side.
I want to go into Davrin's space. What's this? Remembered. Oh.
You were a warden to the end, Davrin. A hero. But you were a lot more than that to this team. You were a friend. We couldn't find any trace of you.
Oh my god, look how neat his bed is. But also how dope his aesthetic is. I would love to just combine his aesthetic with Emmerich's aesthetic. That'd be sick.
Asan, we're gonna miss you, boy. You're one of a kind. Wherever you are, I hope it's filled with all of the truffles you could ever imagine. And worms. Oh yeah, let's not forget those.
I just... What's this? Oh.
Always carving your toys. We'll keep these safe too.
Is there another one for Asan? Is there not another one for Asan? Hello? Game? Game. The fuck? And not another one for Davrin? Like... It just feels like there should be more. You know? Maybe out on where Asan used to perch. We'll go check over there. No. Nothing. It's actually really upsetting. That there's just not more. And I can't remember how many there were for Harding in our first playthrough. But it is pretty... I don't know. It just feels like there's just not enough memorializing. He's got the open room set up for the Griffin. He's got the open room set up for the Griffin. What do you mean? Did I miss something? So a song can fly in. Oh, you mean like the windows open, or is there something that I'm missing? Oh, stuff. That's great. Like as no walls, nothing. Okay, gotcha. All right. Yeah, no, I get you now. Thank you for the clarification. I was like, what? I missed Hassan's room? No, we all know he fucking slept in bed next to Davrin. Cause, like, where else is he gonna sleep? You gotta snuggle with the baby at night. Okay. Let me stop dicking around. Let's go talk to Miss Lace. He sleeps on the bed and Davrin takes one small... Davrin sleeps in the chair like a dad.
I know. I never gave up on you. I knew you were still out there.
I'm stubborn.
I'm hard to get rid of. Like a stubborn stain or a clod of dirt stuck to...
Please.
She like, shut the fuck up, Rook.
And I can carry the pain of the Titans. But not alone. Not without you.
Cute.
Because,
oh.
Because I love you.
Cute. Rook hurting her neck right now. That was cute. I took screenshots. Stare back? What the fuck? Something in my teeth?
Is there something on my face?
Maybe. But it's your face, so I love it anyway.
Aww.
You know, sometimes I'm afraid that if I close my eyes, you'll disappear again. Is it really you? Are you really here?
If you dreamed me up, the least you could have done is make me cuter.
You don't need to be cuter.
I adore her. With level cities.
Spirits leave the Fade and become real people.
Oh, you think I could be a spirit in disguise?
It isn't malicious. They're just drawn to strong emotion. And then, one day, they're people.
I think I'm really me. And I'm really here.
Thanks. I just needed to hear it. When I was little, the world was simple. Things were what they appeared to be. Now, I realize that's not true. It's never been true. I've opened a door, and I can't shut it again.
You said you saw a spirit becoming a person. When?
There was someone with the Inquisition, a young man. By the time he joined, he was a real, physical, solid person. But he didn't start out that way.
Would you shut the door? Even if you could?
Sometimes I wish I was carefree Lace again. But not knowing doesn't change anything. Does it? The world was always the way it was. with spirits and titans and the Fade.
She has beautiful eyes. Oh my god.
It's all chaos. And the only anchor we have are the
You can't go home again, Lace. I know.
I'll never regret learning that. Even if the journey hurt.
Me too. And I promise I'll always stand beside you against the chaos.
Cute.
I know.
Okay. Let's gather the homies.